What's up, y'all? It's your boy L Boogie, the CFB, man. Y'all already know what the fuck going on, bro. And we're back once again, guys, another video. As you guys can tell by the title, man, like, yo, I still can't believe I did this. But you only live once, so let's get it. So, pretty much, y'all, it really is assembled around the WWE. Yes, WWE, as of today, the pre-sale for the Royal Rumble tickets had went on sale. Now, it was kind of like not saying that it was a last minute decision, because I decided, I was like, do I want to go? Blase, blase, blah. So, I live in Virginia. So, where the Royal Rumble is being taken place at is at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's an 8-hour, close to 9-hour drive for me, but it really doesn't matter because, you know what I'm saying, your boy gonna be driving up there. So we're gonna go up there because, number one, 2025 is gonna be a lot of stuff happening without that year. Raw is gonna be moving over to Netflix, so I'm gonna have to reissue my Netflix subscription so I'll be able to have access to Raw, especially with my job schedule. That way I can watch it literally while I'm off of work or something like that, so I don't really get missed out on. Because I ain't gonna lie, one thing, I don't have cable, and two, it's kind of tough for me to keep up with all the wrestling news and stuff. That's why I like using social media or like YouTube to get me caught up on everything that's going on. But for most of y'all who follow my channel for quite some time, y'all know that I've been to maybe several wrestling events during my early years as well as going into now. So let's run that list back. So my first ever WWE event was literally in 2012. My mom bought me tickets to go to SmackDown. This is when it was at the Berglund Center or the Roanoke Civic Center for most of y'all old heads. And this is when they was doing televised shows, but they weren't really aired. They just filmed them on Tuesdays and aired them on Friday. You know what I'm saying? So we went to that. I was like 15 at the time. I went to several house shows. One in 2017, that was the holiday tour, the SmackDown holiday tour. I went one in 2018, that was the Raw Heatwave tour, so it was like the SummerSlam tour leading up to SummerSlam. I went to one in 2021 when they started touring again after the pandemic. 2022, Sunday Stunner and Saturday Night's Main Event in 2023, and that was like twice. But those are house shows I've been to. So I've been more house shows than televised shows. We went to WrestleMania, WrestleMania 35. If y'all seen those vlogs, go check them out. WrestleMania 37, that was the WrestleMania I had to make up for not going to 36 when the pandemic broke out. It would have been 38, but something had happened, so I had to end up selling my ticket. Went to SummerSlam 2022 down in Nashville with my partner Josh. And of course, went to Monday Night Raw this past year in Baltimore. So, not this year, but this past year, 2023, in Baltimore. So, I'm pretty sure I'm knowing about what's going to be going on. I mean, the Royal Rumble is like one of the big four. I've only been to two out of the big four, and this will make three. So, the last one out of the big four I'll probably need to go to after this is probably, now that I need to put my finger on it, that's probably going to be Survivor Series War Games. But I know this year is going to be in Vancouver. Don't have a passport, so I'm not going. So we're definitely going to be going to that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a huge WWE fan. Been that way ever since I was a kid. So, you know what I'm saying, just want to live out my dreams and come to that. But as far as my seats go, I'm going to be seeing in like the 200s, which really ain't bad. I mean, it's like you got a little guard railing, but at the same time, you still be able to see what's going on. I would have been on the floor, but where my bank account is set up, the thing is, I don't want to pay too much just for a one-night experience, because I can say on the pre-sale for the Royal Rumble, it was for it to be in the Lucas Oil Stadium, it was very, very reasonable versus like the WrestleMania tickets being in Vegas or whatever. They're like 2 times the price. Like everybody's saying, well, just wait till the event starts. They ain't buy them. I was like, nah, I ain't doing all that. And plus, like, I already knew it was going to be in Vegas, and that's like their Super Bowl, so it's going to be 10 times as high. So, and yeah, so that's how it was in Philly, too. So, which I wanted to go, but, you know, timelines didn't match up. So, But yeah, we're definitely going to the Royal Rumble. Far as like early predictions, I can't really say off the top of my head right now because you know, we about like 2 months in, well, 3 months in until the Royal Rumble actually starts. So and they start running the programs and all that other stuff. So there now, I haven't really been to a Royal Rumble, but I got friends that went there. There's certain YouTubers who I watched who went there, like my boy Brandon Hodge, my boy well, mostly Brandon Hodge and my boy Wyatt. They all went out there to previous ones, to previous years. I think it's one of the most exciting pay-per-views of the year because, you know, it's so many possibilities, so many dream matches can pretty much take place there as well, especially with the Royal Rumble. Full surprises, surprise returns, the whole 9 yards. So, but if you want to technically ask me if who I think should have the breakout year and literally win the Royal Rumble, it's kind of hard to tell far as next year is concerned, because I mean, besides the Bloodline storyline as well as like the storylines between like the Judgment Day, it's really kind of hard to tell who will really break out. But I would say if they go with the angle where they give CM Punk the victory at the Royal Rumble, then that would be number one. That would be something that would be like a closer to home jump. But of course, now John Cena had just announced that he will be competing in the Royal Rumble this year. So honestly, I'm glad that because now I get to see John Cena on his final victory tour. So we're going to be picking up one of those John Cena shirts for sure. And then, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, Cody Rhodes is champion, so it was really kind of hard for me to say that. But I can really just see that because of their entitled history, if WWE decides to go with this program, where if Roman and them get switched to Raw, Cody stays on SmackDown, and Gunther gets moved to SmackDown, because I can tell from the past 3 years that Gunther has always considered number 2 to Cody Rhodes, and especially winning that Crown Jewel Championship, where they end up getting the ring and they don't have the actual title because they have it on display at the WWE Experience in Saudi Arabia. I think it would be a good choice for WrestleMania to have Gunther going against Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. That's what I believe. But as far as the women's side, I don't really think, as far as storylines go, it would be like a redemption story. The only person I can really see that would win the Women's Royal Rumble is probably Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, she's been on this whole redemption arc for a whole year because, you know, Liv Morgan took her out, took Dom from her, all that other stuff. It could correlate to a match at WrestleMania. So we won't know per se, but all I can tell y'all is it's going to be lit. Your boy, the CFB, going to be there. But if y'all going to Royal Rumble 2, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you bought your tickets already. If not, y'all waiting for the actual sale going tomorrow. Let me know. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Ski!